Hey, what's up, guys? I've got myself in a predicament, and I want to talk to you guys about that right now. So, here we go.
You're listening to Draw on Top, a show about indie comics and making comics, with your host, Tyler Carpenter.
So, yeah, I'm driving to work right now. I'm really tired. My wife wasn't feeling very well last night, so I stayed up a little to, help her out. But, also, when she went to work, I had to draw for a little bit, which brings me to my predicament. So a couple months ago, I was talking to a creator, and they asked me to draw. There's a wrestling anthology coming out called Kayfabe? I don't know. And he asked me to draw his story for him. And I'd done work for him before. I did it for free, and I was hoping that after that first free job, I would then the next time that we work together, it'd be paid. Unfortunately, that was not the case. But I figured, maybe after this wrestling anthology, maybe work that we do will be paid. I don't think it will. I think this might be the last job that I do for him. But regardless, I took it. I'm a man of my word. So I took it a couple months ago, and I started working on the first 2 pages. I did all the sketches for all the pages. I finished the first 2 pages, and then I just dropped the project. I forgot. It was just not on my radar, and my focus was drawing my comic The Hardline while finishing up Demons. So now let's fast forward to present day time. Tyler gets a message that says, "Hey, Tyler, deadline is October 1st for this comic. Where are we at?" And I'm like, holy crap, I haven't even touched it. And so I told him I made a goal that I'd have it all done by the end of this week. So all Saturday. Normally Saturdays are the days where I either unwind or I'll try to bust out 2 pages of The Hardline. Since during the weekdays currently I've been working on a comic called Undead Row for West Not Al. And if you check out my Instagram or my Twitter, you'll see the work that I've been doing for him. So yeah, and so this whole weekend I was just drawing to get his comic book done. And because of that, I wasn't able to get any pages of The Hardline drawn, which now sets me back in my schedule. Plus, I realized that I'm also drawing and coloring a book, a 4-page story for someone, for another anthology. I am getting paid for that one, but I totally forgot about that one as well. Plus, I'm starting a Kickstarter for Demons. It's just crazy. And so the predicament I'm in right now that I want you guys to avoid is to not take on more projects than you can handle. This week it's just been crazy. The projects I've been working on, and I'm trying to also do these YouTube videos. I'm trying to figure out how to do them better, because maybe I'll get to 20 views. So thank you to 20 people who watch this. But yeah, it's crazy. So don't take on more projects than you can handle. So right now, things that I have to get done no matter what is I'm getting paid to do this comic called Undead Row. So it's a big project. So my weekday drawings are spent working on this book. And luckily I enjoy the crap out of that book. It's so much fun. But I also have my webcomic, The Hardline, and luckily I have a good 8-week buffer, so I could, do jack for 8 weeks on it, and I'll still be fine and still release updates. But that's not good. I want to keep that 8-week buffer. So I need to work on that on Saturdays. But then in my free time, when am I going to work on these commissions and different other projects for other people? So it's absolutely crazy. Plus, I'm working on the Kickstarter for Demons Volume 1. That's going to be out in October 1st. So my advice is just don't take on too many projects that you can't do. Luckily, so right now my focus this week is, unfortunately, it has to be still Undead Row, but also I'm going to cut a little bit time off of Undead Row so I can finish this wrestling anthology, because I have to finish the inks for the last 2 pages plus color all 8 pages. I'll probably do that on like a Saturday morning. Just bust those out. But it wasn't smart of me, and I goofed. And then the following week, I need to then get those anthology pages for the other one that I said I committed to. So it's absolutely bonkers. I've totally goofed, and I just need you guys. I just wanted to say that I goofed. I took on too many projects that I could handle. But with that being said, I kind of like it. I kind of like having lots of projects. Just, I like staying busy. I really wish, though, that more people watch my YouTube vids. Kind of sad. I feel like I'm giving out good advice. I don't know. Like I said, 5 years from now, this is going to pay off. And I'm going to be like, man, do you remember when you didn't have enough time to do all those projects, and now you only do one project, and that's what you do full time? Like, that'd be the dream, is just to full time do one book. Also, I'm starting to practice drawing again. I'm just not content once again with my style. It's not, everyone's like, you don't need a mainstream style, and I don't have a mainstream style, which is nice. I don't have a mainstream style, and it's very familiar to me, and I can always go back to that. But ultimately, the work that I want to get as a writer and possibly artist, I need to have that mainstream style. My style you won't see on a Batman book, a Spider-Man book, a Punisher book. Maybe a Punisher book. We don't know what Marvel's doing these days. But you won't see that, and I really need to just step up my drawing game. So I bought myself a sketchbook. I'm getting back all those old how to draw books. And I'm really going to be focusing on just really good mainstream art. I picked up a bunch of superhero comics again, and I was just diving into them last night before I tried going to sleep, and I was just looking at all the dynamic poses. And one thing I learned, actually, one thing I thought was cool, I'm working on this wrestling anthology, and there's 8-9 panels sometimes on these pages. Ugh. And I was reading Blackest Night by Jeff Johns and Ivan Reyes, and there is on average only 4 panels per page, which at first I'm like, how are they going to tell a story? But I realize the level of detail that you're able to get in those 4 pages is absolutely amazing. So that's what I need to do, is just work on my mainstream style, and then I'll do some sample pages where there's around 4 to 5 panels per page and 1 splash page. You always have to have that splash page. So yeah, sorry I sound like this. I'm sick. I'm tired. I woke up this morning super tired. Is that a cop? And yeah. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. You guys are awesome, and subscribe, tell your friends about this, and get ready for my Kickstarter in October. So peace out.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Draw and Talk. Hit the subscribe button, like and comment, and once again, thanks for supporting me. You guys rock.